Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the pulse, the trends, and the forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in to the addiction. We're addicted to cardboard, to Yu-Gi-Oh. That's just where it's at, guys. If you're new here by any chance, make sure you subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Let's move immediately into today's content. What is today's content, Jay? Show me that cardboard. I'm always addicted, always. Well, Battles of Legend, Monsters Revenge just came out this past week. It's fresh off the press, guys. Literally it's fresh off the press. You can smell the cards, feel the heat on the cards, because they got off the press like literally just a couple of days. Look at that. 6/21 was the official OTS store launch date, June 21st, and then the actual launch date was June 23rd. So that was like what, 4 days ago? Guys, this product is fresh off the press, just like the channel. Look at it here, man. Everyone and their mom is talking about BOL, Monsters Revenge, and we're going to continue to do so. You know, a couple of episodes ago, we had our first set full review, so now I want to continue, you know, in the next couple of days, providing you guys updates on what cards to snipe and keep in mind from this set, because that's the beautiful thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, man. First of all, this, you know, contains so many great cards, but the beautiful thing is that we're all watching the same set. We all have two eyes. We're all humans, right? We have that in common, but we're watching the same cards. But the beautiful thing is that we can watch it from different angles. People can have the same thing put in front of them, and maybe someone notices something else that someone else is not really looking into, and things of that nature. And that's where we come in and provide that value, where we're all seeing the same thing, but that's where expertise comes in, and we can pick and choose, start sniping cards, you know, that I believe are going to be great long-term investments, you know, into the future, and definitely into next year. I really love this set, man. Even the QCSRs, they look beautiful. Let's start with the first one, the Bistu Lebellion, guys. QCSR from Battles of Legend, Monsters Revenge, Max Rarity. This card looks fresh off the press, just mint crisp like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Man, that's like a new phrase. Where do these phrases keep coming from, man? By the way, we're not sponsored by them. You know, you just never know, right? But what a card, guys. This thing looks so nice, and the price is bumping up. We had sales as low as 187 billies, and now it's almost a 300 billy a card, guys. 300 billies for this card. Crazy. Essentially getting cleaned out of the market. Only 2 copies, and excuse me, even though the card just came out, literally fresh off the press, you know, people are coming in. They're like, Max Rarity Lebellion, we're heading into WCQs. I'm gonna play that bling. You know what I mean? But I think after the WCQ actually comes, you know, into fruition, you know, this card will probably have at least some sort of sell pressure, but it's hard to get, you know, and it's all about ratio, supply and demand, things of that nature. So it'll probably keep its price up there. Then we have Spiral Quick Fix. Again, we're going to discuss cards today that we didn't really dive into, you know, with the first set review, because it was just so many cards, you know, that you want to get to talking a little bit about everything per se. But today I want to, you know, just talk about cards we didn't really touch in the first BOL review, set review, guys. And the Quick Fix, it makes me think, you know, cards like this, you know, really, it honestly, you know, it gets my thought, you know, brain juices going. Like, why in the world is this thing getting a QCSR? Leave a comment down, but why? Like, who's playing Spirals? You know what I mean? Like, why would they give this slot to this card? Of course, this is an iconic card. It's very, very good. You know, now it got released from the Banlist, and if Spirals had their other cards, then this is a very good card, and I would understand. So that's basically the way I see it, is like a clue. You know, it's like a prediction per se that Spirals are going to come back. You know what I mean? In the Banlist, they're just waiting for Master Plan to at least come back to 1 and get unbanned. But just Quick Fix being touched in the ban list, you know, Unleashed, and now getting reprints here and there, left and right, and even a QCSR. It's like, sometimes it's just too easy. Sometimes, you know, Konami's like, when you have to analyze their moves, sometimes they don't say stuff, they just do stuff, they take action, and we have to analyze that. And, you know, I'm very speculative on this, you know, print, this QCSR Quick Fix. I think by next ban list, maybe they'll unleash Master Plan and Spirals are going to be back in play. So let's see. So it might turn out to be a good investment. reprint at 38, 39 billies. I mean, I still think this is going to continue to go down. Only 30 listings again for a QCSR. Might turn out to be a good one. Then Triage Master QCSR as well from, BLMR. This card looks beautiful. Look at that picture right there. Card looks lovely. I like its effect as well as a general or a generic level 6 warrior synchro monster. Really like it. You have multiple effects here, based on the monsters used as materials and things of that nature. So the amount of monsters used. So I really like this card. Continues to go down at 35 billies, 24 listings. Extremely hard card to get as a QCSR from the set. So it might be a good, long-term pickup. Again, right now, set just came out. I will wait a couple of weeks before I would actually come and dig in. Of course, from here on out, you never know. Some of these cards might V-shape recover. You just never know how the demand is going to come in and play out. Another card is Etox Hydra. I think we're going to discuss the secret rare as well in a little bit. But the QCSR, really like this card. You know what I mean? Again, it's a fusion monster, level 4 reptile, and it has a weird effect where, like, when you inflict 1,000 or more battle damage to your opponent, you can draw 1 card for every 1,000 damage you inflicted. So it has like those shenanigans to it where, like, you can make your opponent's monsters lose attack, and then you swing over them, and then you draw cards. So, you know what I mean? But at 30 billies, not bad. It's a QCSR, hard to get. So, hopefully these continue to dump down, so we can maybe at least get a copy. Then you have Azalea. We just touched on, recently in, like 2 episodes ago, the V-shape recovery up 100% and is holding strong still. After a couple of copies here, it quickly goes to 21 billies. The card, the demand is insane. 22 listings, guys. Most expensive secret rare in the set up until now, and is gonna continue to have its demand. And yeah, it's 2 light and or dark monsters, so it's a little bit more generic than you would think. Mainly for Sky Strikers, obviously, but it's just a great card overall to get access to. And then Engage. We just said, I want to provide you guys with an update. We just said in the previous episode, Battles of Legend, I can't wait for this card to continue to dump, because this is my favorite card of the set by far. One of you guys asked me in the live stream this past weekend, and is this. I don't know why. I just look at this card. I'm not into Sky Strikers and things of that nature, but I just love the alternate artwork they did on this card. I just love it, guys. Can't wait to get me a stack, honestly, and probably keep a playset forever. Card just looks beautiful. And look at it here. It's under 4 billies here with a deal. I want that sell pressure to continue coming in at under 100 listings. So, I really like this card. Obviously, it's Engage. It obviously is the mainstay, the staple, in Sky Strikers. So, honestly, if I would be playing Sky Strikers, man, I'm going with the alternate art. Who cares? First that OG? Nah. Give me this alternate art. It looks fresh off the press. Then Zeus, the Sky Thunder, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus continues to go up. Continue in its, small here, but on its way towards a V-shaped recovery. I'm slacking. I still haven't had my copy yet, but 32 listings, almost a 13 billy card. Man, this card is a great reprint, but it'll probably continue to go up because it's not as easy to get as the other secret rares, and the demand is coming in. Just wanted to provide a price update for you guys. Then we have the Rite of Aramasir, the adventure package, right here. Just continue to hold their prices after the V-shaped recovery at around 16, 17s. I don't see this card maybe going down under 15s. Just the demand is too great. It's too big, and it's secret rare. Mid-max rarity because you have to collect the rare and the QCSR, but it looks beautiful, honestly. This is the one that I would be picking up right now. And obviously Water Enchantress of the Temple as well. Just wanted to provide an update here just a couple of days later. A deal here under 4, but yeah, it's a 450, and it's holding stable right there. The demand is coming in, but let's see how it's going to play out from here on to the next couple of weeks. We talked about Foxy Tune in our previous Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge episode, but we didn't touch on the other Punk Engine cards, and I wanted to review first Foxy Tune. Quick update: 4 billy card. The walls here, a couple of play sets here and there are around that price. Now would be a great time if you wanted to play the Punk Engine, maybe with gold prides. This is when you would come in at the very minimum to gain access to the card. If you want to invest to it, then I would just wait, honestly, a week, 2, 3, a month, then come in once the demand dies down. Then you have No Punk Ogre Dance, guys. Secret rare. Really like this reprint, and yeah, this is free. Look at the Wall of China from TCG game elites. Over 100 copies. Wow, that's crazy. At 40 cents, that's free, guys. Freemium cards here, 85 listings. But honestly, if you're playing the deck, you can't complain. Secret rare, rarity upgrade, rarity bump. The card looks beautiful and it's very cheap right now. And then you have this dude, Amazing Dragon Punk, Amazing Dragon. I'm not even gonna try, bro. Man, Ukiyo-e, man, why? I always say I'm not gonna try and then I do, man. I don't know why I put myself out there like that. What's going on, guys? 15 cents here. As we can see, this is free, literally freemium, man. If you're trading for just throw it in the trade, man. You know what I mean? Again, this is niche specific, specifically for the Punk engine. So, it's down in price, but definitely wanted to review that. And then Assault Synchron, what a card. Level 2 machine tuner. Everyone is going to need this card. This is a card that has potential. When it first comes out, a little bit overprinted, not short printed, and then, Dune comes out, synchros go rampant, and everyone's going to need this card. I want my playset sooner rather than later. Can we get 5s? Can we get 5s, please? Playsets at 5s. These walls of China. Gamer's Choice. My God, my man, my store. God, yo, Gamer's Choice. Put this at 5 billies, man, so your boy can come in and get his playset, man. With that wall of China, 261, man, 127 listings. Really like this card. You know what I mean? Assault Synchron, machine tuner, great effect. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand, then take 700 damage. Who cares? Also, while it's face up in the monsters, and you cannot special summon from that. Okay, synchro monsters, synchro deck, obviously. If a face up dragon synchro monster you control is tributed or banish, you can banish this card from the graveyard and target one of those monsters. Special summon it. I like it. You can do shenanigans with this card in synchro decks. Really like single print. It does have the QCSR, but this is definitely a card that I would be keeping my eye on and sniping this card as soon as possible. That's what I'm going to be doing, guys. Don't forget, link in the description down below. Show some support to your boy Jay from Fresh Off the Press here. You can come in, check the podcast episodes that I have been invited to. Semi-limited podcast boys always do a good job. Haver and then MSK as well. Make sure you check those guys out. And then, the socials. We do have other social networks out there. The Discord is the main one. Big happy family over there. Over 100 people have joined my Discord server. That's a blessing, man. It is the best over there. And then my Fresh Off the Podcast is coming soon. Fresh Off the Podcast. Can't wait. It's all new to me. I've never had a podcast, but that first episode is gonna be fire. Currently back in the lab, going to work to make sure that, we bring that quality fresh off the press content via that podcast coming soon. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. Really does help out the channel. If you're new here, double check for me. Click that bell to stay tuned for live streams, giveaways, all that good stuff. Our fresh off the press content on the daily, guys. Right there. And then destroy that like button, as it really does help out with the algorithm and with the channel. Remember, none of this is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Jay, continue to talk about cardboard. I really do like number 72, Shogi Rook. Yeah, maybe. I like this card. This card was money before the reprint. Let's check it out real quick here. And as we can see, this card was money. Only had like 2 printings, I believe, or only 1. What? Oh my God, okay. Only had 1 printing. This card was high up there in price. This card was 12 billies. Now going, wow, is actually keeping its value here. What in the world is going on? The card is cleaned out. Not a lot of demand. It's just so hard to get this manga promotional card. Really hard. Number 72, collectors, they love their number cards. And this used to be the single print. Now you have this one, of course, massively overprinted. But it might age well like fine wine. You know what I mean? I'm going to at least get a playset, let it marinate there in a binder. And you just never know with number cards like these, where it had a single print. This gets reprinted a year later. It's hard to get this set. No one's opening it up anymore. And then this card is worth a couple of shekels, up 5, 10x. You know what I mean? So I like cards like these. Just definitely one to keep in mind that it only had a single print. This is the second reprint ever for this card. And I don't see this getting reprinted again anytime soon. You never know, right? But honestly, I want you guys to keep this card in mind as a possibility for you guys to come in and snipe this card out of the set. I like Battlefield Tragedy. Again, it's just a lot of shenanigans here, but what I like the most is that the turn player sends 5 cards from the top of their deck to the graveyard. Of course, you have to, meet these conditions, a lot of craziness and stuff, but, I just wanted to make you guys aware this card is here. It's a secret rare continuous from the set, and it's free. Guys, it's free. I guess I'm gonna start saying, cheap cards like these with a wall of China. This thing is free, essentially, you know what I mean? Just for funsies. But yeah, I mean, definitely a secret rare to keep in mind. Then you have additional mirror level 7. What in the world is going on, Jay? What are you talking? First of all, this card is a quick play. Second of all, is an ultra rare. Third of all, if a level 7 monster special summon to your field, send 2 additional this card from your hand and or deck to the graveyard. Then target one of those monsters, special summon 2 monsters with the same name as that target from your deck. Then take damage equal to their combined original attack. Yikes. Also, the rest of this turn, this card, you can only special summon a monster from the extra deck once. Man, what type of shenanigans is this? Maybe to summon like a big dude, just sit on him past turn, but then you get kaiju'd, and then I guess you don't live to fight another day. But yeah, I just wanted to discuss this card. It is a quick play though, so that's spice, because you can make some things happen with this card. Not gonna go too much else into it, but right now it's excuse me, at those freemium prices, you know what I mean? So definitely just want to keep in mind. Then you have Sage of Wisdom, Himmel, and you have Sage of Strength, Akash, and then you have Sage of Benevolence, Ciela. Really like these 3 cards. You have Earth, Fire, and Water, all 3 machines, but they all work with Sky Striker Ace. Look at that. That's what I really like from these cards. Sky Striker spells, Sky Striker, and Sky Striker Ace. I like this. This is a level 6, then you have a level 5, and then you have another level 5, all 3 machines. So, I don't know how well these work with Sky Striker, but I do know that they're Sky Striker cards per se. So again, as ultra rares, who knows when these will ever get reprinted. And just small stonks like these, I really do like pointing out, because they come out and then later on the line, you just never know. I like the artwork as well. These might raise up in price from their current prices today. So I really like, these 3 cards, all at 10 cents or under, all with those freemium prices. Then you have Final Cross, another quick play during your turn. If a synchro monster was sent to your graveyard this turn, which synchro decks, that's what they do for their whole turn. Target one synchro monster you control, it can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Also, if you activated this card by targeting a synchro monster with Warrior, Synchron, or Stardust in its original name, you can make and gain attack equal to the attack of one synchro monster in your graveyard. That's crazy. Why? 2 things. 1, this is a quick play spell. You know what I mean? And then the fact that it can gain attack, you might be able to activate this in the damage step, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be crazy, because there's big booty, big boss synchro monsters. They have like 3K, 4K, 4.5K, 5K, just a bunch of attack, guys. So, this is a card that can catch many people, by surprise, and definitely one. Also love the artwork that you guys should keep in mind, from this set that no one's talking about. Everyone's talking about the QCSRs, top tier secrets, and things of that nature. And we talk about that as well. But guys, already providing that value, the hidden secret, the hidden gem, the hidden stonks, potentially in the future. I just put this out there that maybe you guys weren't looking at, no one else is talking about, that, again, synchros are going to be the set, of the year with Dune, in my opinion. The archetype that is going to take over the meta after the WCQ. And cards like these, that spice, that tech quick play like that, you just never know. Numbers last hope, guys. Another Photon or Galaxy Eyes card, guys, really works well, with that archetype. And I like this card. I like the name. I like the artwork. Again, right now, freemium prices at around 15 cents. But again, you just don't know when cards like these are going to get reprinted. When they come out right now, people, walls of China, no one cares about this. But, then it starts drying up. A year or 2 later, no one can get this card. And then those Photon / Galaxy Eyes player, they have their communities, players, I meant to say. And then they come in and the demand is going to always be there. Then you have Photon Vanisher, a rare that used to be money. Now you have an ultra rare reprint here. That's good to see. Sorry for the people that actually still had the commons and the rares here. They were money at, 2 billies and above. As you can see here, even a 3.5 billy rare. Wow. But now, of course, You know, a couple of big walls here at just above $1. Honestly, I would just come for the ultra rare max rarity and live to fight another day at these premium prices, guys. Then you have Triage Master. We talked about the QCSR, this secret rare. I love it. I love to see that ability gets you a playset with all these walls of China here at over 100 listings. Really like it, man. I really do. Triage Master. We discussed this QCSR as a secret rare. I think, you know, if it doesn't get targeted for reprint soon and things of that nature, this investment should age well. Then you have Etox Hydra. You know what I mean? We talked about the QCSR. Just wanted to show that the other than this Raymond shop deal, that's funny. And this one, a playset at 85 cents is truly, you know, a billion some change. 80 listings. And I like this secret rare. It's a fusion. Can you use an instant fusion for this? Leave a comment down below. You know, I like this. You know, I like this spice. You know what I mean? And you never know when reptiles are going to make a comeback. And it's a card that just, you know, shenanigans. You just never know. You can swing and start drawing cards. You just never know. Then you have Caddycorn. What in the... Caddycorn? Man, first is Silent Wobby. Shout out to Renz. And now we have what? Caddycorn? Like, what is this? I love the artwork, by the way. You know, plant. If this card is special summon while you control a no card in your field zone, you can add 1 field spell. Okay, from your deck to your hand. All right, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, doesn't have to be your opponent, and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 field spell in your graveyard, add 1 card with its name from your deck to your hand. So it's a field spell searcher. Multiple times. Well, you know, once per turn, each effect, but I like it. Excuse me. You know, it works well with field spells, especially with plant decks. So I like this. You know, again, at freemium prices, not bad. So at least get a playset with cards like these. You just never know their utility in the future. Plus, you don't know when they're gonna get reprinted. Just a good card to keep in mind. Then you have Blackwing. What? Sharnga, the waning moon, man. First of all, is a Blackwing card. Second of all, really like the artwork. Third of all, is a Wing Beast tuner, level 2. So I like this. If a monster with 2,000 or more attack is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, so it's generic. It comes down generically. Who knows, maybe Synchro decks can use this as well. You know what I mean? If you control Blackwing Synchro monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard and turn 1 face up, you can destroy. Okay, so you can pop using this if you're already control. So it has that extra effect. You know, if you play it inside Blackwings, obviously. But even as a generic free body tuner level 2, man, I could see the potential right now. You see, this is no 10, 15 cents. It's already almost quarters, almost under 100 listings. People coming in because I can see the potential. This is a great stonk to snipe and keep in mind. Then you have Herald of Pure Light. Really like this one. I think it only had a single print, right? Let's check it out real quick. Only had a super rare from Judgment of the... Man, that thing came out forever ago. This card even got to be 15 billies multiple times in the past year. Straight insanity. What in the world right now is almost a 2 billy card, but who cares about this? Guys, I love to see reprints like these, and then you have a max rarity version now as a reprint. Right now, again, a lot of copies, a lot of ones in China. Set just came out, but this is one that as a secret rare that I want to make sure that I have access to at least a RO9 stack. Just put it away. Really like this penny stonk investment, and we'll most likely provide an update a couple of weeks down the line, you know, in a penny stonk video from this set. And the last card of the set, I love cards like these. Courageous Crimson Chevalier, man, Bradamonte. What am I saying? First of all, beautiful artwork. Look at that artwork. Waifu tags, guys. Warrior Tuner level 1. Guys, this card is always treated as an Infernoble Knight card. They're getting support, man. Infernobles are getting support. Soon in Legendary Soul Burning Volcano and Dune, I believe so. So you can discard this card. Then target 1 warrior monster you control. Equip it with 1 equip swap from your deck. That's crazy. When this card, not equipped with an equip card, is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster, you can special summon this card. You equip that monster your opponent controls to this card. What in the world? So essentially, protect itself from battle. Okay, so you have, you know, use each effect once per turn. So I like this card, and it's a tuner. That's crazy, man. So you discard this card, target 1 word, so it lets you discard, get an equip from a deck to one of your monsters, and then, you know, if it dies by any means or any chance by battle, you can special summon it and equip the monster that basically, let me see, equip that monster that destroyed it. Insane. And then it's a tuner on top of it. Man, I need this card, man. Love the artwork as well. You know, this, I believe, it could turn out to be one of the better or best penny stonks in the set. At just under 2/4, Walls of China, great time to accumulate, you know, in the first month of the set release. I like this card. Guys, if you enjoyed the content, you're still here, if you made it out this far, you guys are the straight MVPs. Make sure you destroy that like button, as it really does help out the channel. If you haven't subscribed by any means or any chance, what are you waiting for, guys? We provide great quality content on the channel, on the daily. The grind keeps up going, man. Daily videos providing to the, you know, to the community. In the weekend, I'm gonna be hitting up Miami, man. Any good locals down there in Miami, shout out your boy, you know what I mean? Cool stuff. Never been to cool stuff down in MIA. You know, I'm gonna be heading out there for a couple of days, so I want to make it out to a locals there. Maybe, who knows, meet some of you guys. So other than cool stuff, where else, man? Leave a comment down below. Any good locals in Miami, in the Miami area. I might want to visit one or two or a couple, you know what I mean? See if I can, you know, because I'm gonna be busy. But yeah, live stream this weekend, as I said in the previous live stream. We'll see, you know, because I'm heading down there this weekend, and I'll see, man. I mean, if Thug J made a live stream from the, you know, the hotel live, you know what I mean? And man, PBL, what did he say? PBL, not Thug J. It was, I always forget, man. I asked him on the live stream. I was dying. I was having a blast. But let me not make this too long, guys. Your boy's gonna be in MIA starting this weekend for a couple of days. Shout out some good locals that I might swing by to. Would love to get to meet any of you guys. And live stream, just keep those bell on. I'll keep you guys informed as we go, you know, to see if we can make one happen this weekend as well. Had a blast on Sunday night, man. It was amazing. And yeah, man, what else? I just enjoy making these videos. Hopefully you guys found value in today's content. Let you guys get out of here. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Hope you guys have a good one.